Well, look who it is, the man who referred to the lovely and talented and very smart Laura Coates as the upgrade. What are you trying to say about me, buddy?
Better than you.
Well, that part is true, but still, I mean, you could at least fake it. You're supposed to be my good friend.
Oh, I am. I love you to death.
Yeah. How you doing? Hey, listen, before we go,
One of the reasons I call her the upgrade is because I've been calling her that for over a year now.
I know that. I know that. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
I know you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you did. I missed you. I'm grateful for your friendship and your love. I think that you are fantastic. One of the kindest people I know on this planet. There you go. I'm in everywhere.
Well, I am thankful for you in my life. It was great to see you having a good time. I like the Friendsgiving tradition.
Yes.
For us, it was great to be in the house for the first time. And it was all good, man. One memory at a time. It's always better with you, but it was good to know you were having fun where you were.
I'm glad you got to be with your family. And I usually I do Friendsgiving, and then I do a big Christmas and New Year's with my family before I head off and, do the thing with Anderson and Andy. But I am a little bit worried. We don't know what's going to come up. We don't know what it is. I say better safe than sorry, but don't panic, which is similar to what the experts are saying and what the president is saying. So we shall see. We don't know. I certainly hope that it doesn't spread, this Omicron variant. I hope it doesn't, but we'll see. I think it's something.
I'm okay with the spread. It's about what its impact is. I would adopt the know before you go strategy, which is I don't think this society has a lot of tolerance right now for mixed messaging. There are too many people set up to be too resistant to what they're told to begin with. So make sure you know what this thing is and what it isn't, and that you put it out there, and you put it out there everywhere, and you stick to your story, you back it up with the data.
Yeah.
That's what the president has to do. He said he was going to do it today, not chaos and confusion. Then don't continue the pattern of knowing things and not telling the rest of us and having to be found out.
Listen, I think that's tough when you're dealing with a virus. I'm no expert, but I know that it mutates and it changes and you have variants. But I think that, again, you don't want to be. I think you can never be you can't be too overly cautious. I think that you do everything in moderation. But I don't know. In this, it's like I get the flu shot. I'm gonna wear a mask. I usually get the flu every year. Even though I take the flu shot every year, I get the flu, but it's not as severe. I've been getting the flu every year since I was a kid. It's just something that happens to me. All right, so it's something that's just for me. But whenever I get the flu shot, it's not as severe. So I'm gonna continue to wear a mask because the first time in my 28 years on this planet that I did not get the flu was during the pandemic, because I think it was the hand washing, the mask wearing, the social distancing.
You and a lot of other people, the numbers tell the story. Look, I'm saying, look, be cautious. Do what you can. But let's base it on what we know about this. Yeah. And what bothered me about the first wave of the coverage was that it was assuming every unknown would become a negative. And that the idea that there were more questions than answers somehow suggested something unsatisfying in what we were being told. They don't know the answers. Yeah. So take that as the answer until they say they have the data.
I get what you're saying. And look, you're entitled to your opinion. I just think it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback when you don't know. You don't know, you don't know. And if you are the leader of the free world, what you should do is tell everyone to be as safe and as cautious as possible, but also tell them we don't know. And perhaps you should be more careful in your family gatherings and think about whether you want to expose people or be around people. So I think that's all good advice. Yes, you are right. People shouldn't, say things that they don't know, but you don't know, Chris.
I hear you, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear these big pharma guys say, yeah, it should be okay with our vaccine. It may not be as much.
Right.
I'd have to see. Yeah, so then shut up. And let's see what you know when you know it. And it's better to do it that way, because we should have learned our lesson by now. And when people get the data of what the hospitalizations are, and if what we've seen in this one province in South Africa holds in others and in other countries, that this variant is boosting hospitalizations, now you got something to work with to drive the message of having to be careful. I know you'll cover it. I'll be watching.
Okay, I got a lot to cover, so I'm going to run. I'll see you. I love you.
I love you, D-Len.
Thank you very much, brother. This is Don Lemon tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. There's a whole lot going on tonight. I actually was going to go short there because, look, I've got a lot of news. And it's good to be back. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. There's a lot that you don't know and that you need to know. But the biggest story, the one that everybody's talking about, is full of unanswered questions, as we have just been discussing here. So the President of the United States, Joe Biden, calling it almost inevitable, that's a direct quote from him, that this Omicron variant will be here at some point. It is not already here. But urging Americans not to panic.